Royalties of peace, stealing the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. Today is the 4th of July. How can we have a special day like this and resonate not together of its true purpose? Of its true purpose. Today, 100 plus 100 and half of 100 needing a 3 more years to shout out for 250 years of trying to express our woe. We must hold on to. Without the end goal, our destination can be a struggle to reach. Without the end goal, our journey will struggle with its mercies on the way. We need a traveling mercy to reach destination perfect peace. On a day like this, resonating with the Independence Day of the United States of America, the 4th of July of 2024, the healing of the world, starting with the core, where the core is the combination of all race, a multiracial existence of a people called a nation. How can we go through this day with all the star works, the fireworks, our star works, encouraging us to speak of enlightenment, the brightest of us, the enlightenment, our true self, we must be at the end, after this journey of reflecting with each other, brainstorming with each other to reach the perfect idea of our origin, the affirmation of our origin, and nothing new must be easy. Traveling mercies it must be, and not of complications. Today, when I woke up, what did I do for this day? A sing along of the national anthem gave me so much to reflect upon. The star-spangled banner reminds us of the mist over the mountains, reflecting the brave we will always remember. Has not been an easy road and none ever perfect, but are the reason we are standing today. The first step may look very fragile compared to the last step, But it took the initial step to reach the last step. It took the initial step to reach the destination perfect. We cannot neglect our ancestors, those who stood for the purpose, not only for the land, but of the right mind. When the right mind is who we are, looking onto the crown, the land, we must resonate of the need to be one. We must be of one accord. What does the anthem tell you when you sing it, when you reflect upon every single line of it? Even more sound it is to us today, of greater nourishment of the traditions with reasoning. There are two sides of our very existence we must realize. The sound mind, where all those who are not here are, and the golden crown of us left behind. They look onto, they look onto to be one, to affirm to what they already see of us. We must be able to resonate with them of expected of the mind, reversing every mistake into a lesson, holding on to the blessing that they are of origin, a journey to its destination. It must be never stagnant. Never can we be lost. It is like standing on a moving treadmill. You must walk. You must reach your destination. Like the treadmill is reasoning that encourages us to advance. We can never stop using the mind to think. Brainstorming to perfect peace. Brainstorming to settlement. Calling out independent, independent is saying freedom, freedom, freedom. And what we testify unto, we must reach of battlefield free of the mind. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say, can you see? If you are not able to see, then hear from those who see, so you can easily get to see without a struggle. What so proudly we salute at the twilight last gleaming of the mind sound is perfect peace of the mind, the last we must reach, having the end goal in hand. Ease is our traveling. It takes knowing the destination to travel easily and safely and sound mind. The twilight, the completion of those brainstorming, the sound mind of us watching us, confirming the golden crown we are, to reach the perfect state of our being, the sound mind. This day, we put together our ancestors and us, the descendants, in the same place of perfect peace where we belong, indivisible. So we understand what we must perceive of each other. The last gleaming, the one accord of the mind, the star-spangled banner, the flag, its broad stripes and bright stars, generations upon generations, yet of one mind. The brightness that can never fail us, no matter how disrupted of the mind, we must return to perfect peace. Our brainstorming can only take us back to the perfect permanent. Through the perilous fight, the brainstorming happens only at night. So we stand out in daylight, the dawn that never dies, the dawn that never turns to dusk. We must reach the destination, perfect, of no more need of pondering of the mind, no more need of a night to think, no more need for a perilous fight. Over the ramparts, we watched the flag, the fullness of knowledge, some of us seeing it only of the mind, like the end goal, some already at it, ascended ahead of us, now looking unto us to reach it so they can be complete. Our mistakes and darkness, like the perilous fight, full of anxiety. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Can never erase the origin of perfect peace. We must affirm to the excitement of reaching destination perfect peace. Takes our compliance of keeping peace. Let it be of excitement, reaching perfect peace and not anxiety of complications. The ramparts, the crown on our head, the crown around our head, on our head, around our head, that protects our mind from losing its sight, its origin. A glance at the crown reminds us who we are. Defensive war, the flag, gallantly streaming, fullness of knowledge, the crown carries for us. It's for us to reflect upon, and return to our origin, the maker of the crown. Like the body of water surrounding the embankment or defensive wall around the palace called the moat, M-O-A-T, a reflection of the rampart is the water. We are the mind in the center of it all, in the center of both the moat and the defensive wall. We are the within of the body and its surrounding. We are the flag. We are the fullness of glory. Once we hold on to the truth, we are of within, the perfect peace of origin. The waters evaporate, solid sublimes. Solvent evaporates, solid sublimes. Such is the understanding of the waters and the walls of defense around us when in the place of pondering of the mind, of the night, we waken unto the dawn of coming to our senses. All of this of golden crown that has taken our place is only for a short time. We waking up to be in the sound mind and the crown being the image. The golden crown, only the image of the sound mind. We are all ascending to meet our ancestors. No more descending. Must we resonate at the end? So we stay not troubled with each other. The perilous fight must come to an end. The pondering state of the mind must come to an end. The brainstorming must reach its big idea of never a battlefield, but must stay the mind. Can never be the golden crown, but the sound mind that made the crown. Trying to be the shadow of the golden crown. Through the night, a perilous fight. And now, we resonating of exhaustion. They need to return to being the sound mind and not the shadow of the golden crown. We can never be lesser than all we see, but only greater and better. The palace, its embankment, the defensive wall, and outside of the wall, the moat, the body of water around, surrounding. Trying to bring to us the royalty we've been trying to express throughout our anthem, the spangled banner we must see at the end, the sound mind we are of reasoning to greater enlightenment. Brainstorming should be of peace, resonating of today with more dignity. Wherever we go with a flag, the golden crown, reminding us we are the sound mind. Already with ancestors, we are one. Yet must gracefully give way to reach the twilight and not stay of a perilous fight in their midst. They are in our midst and we are in their midst. We are one body. Divided, how can we stand? We must be of one accord with our ancestors. If it is a journey, it must have its destination. Brainstorming through the night, we have reached a greater mind from walking the earth, having rides on the horse backs, on our parents' backs, back rides, never satisfying unto both, but only one. The back ride we're having on ancestors' back. We must grow up and be on our own feet and be of independent. No more dependent, but being for independent must be independent at the end. Gracefully advancing should be of one accord, of no one descending, but all ascending. We must be uniform. Must we encourage each other with dignity and not aggressively. We must be able to manage our ego and humility. Let us balance of now being of sound mind and independent of the journey. Mental health, struggling with the flesh. The flesh so fragile and our surroundings so delicate. Must we reflect upon and come to our senses of enlightenment, perfect peace, independent. No more battlefields. Must we be? No more battlefields must we be. And the rockets, red glare, might have seemed like blood of the flesh, so fragile. Life at its place of brainstorming can be exhausting. The bombs bursting in the air, our surroundings, might have looked disruptive of too long, expressing of complicatedly. Must we get back to the sound mind of it being the words we speak unto each other and the air receiving glory of we resonating of one mind and one accord, giving proof through the night that the flag is still there. Our true self is still here, recovering from our weaknesses back to wellness. We have never lost ourselves, even though like shadow, only of the mind reflecting and thinking out loud. Must we be able to brainstorm to the end, the earliest possible, the better. Oh, say that star-spangled banner yet waves, speaking to us, our true self speaking to us, as the sound mind we are of truth speaking to us, distilling the storm of the battlefield of the mind, over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Our sound mind, this speaks to us, our ancestors, and our true self, healing all our surroundings and the fallen state of our being back to the origin. The sparkled banner, the sound mind, its golden crown, the lessons we have made. The test ground of this beautiful anthem is resonating with perfect peace. When we sing the pad and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst in the air, giving proof through the night that our flag was still there. Our awareness of our weaknesses, seeking wellness, proves that the flag is still there, proves that the sound mind is still there. The sitting on the backs of the animals, the sitting on the backs of our parents, being dependable when meant to be of independent. Our surroundings so delicate and the flesh so fragile. Our awareness of our weaknesses must we recover seeking for wellness. Restoration, restoration. Happy birthday, USA. Happy birthday. The people of the USA land, the citizens of USA 2024 and forever until we reach perfect peace. The enlightenment only being received by all at the end, the whole world will be called USA, the United Continents, in perfect peace is the goal of the very first step into this land, seeking for one accord. This is the upper room. The enlightenment chasers have never ceased, but must reach the end goal. Thank you for listening, Royalties of Peace. Still in the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking unto perfect peace. 247 years, almost 250. It is time to stand. 3 more years to go, must we be able to establish the expected of the end goal. Ascending, no more descending. Thank you for listening. Gracefully, reasoning together is with humble pride, not of arrogance, neither of low self-esteem. Thank you.